Hey guys, I'm Andy. I do marketing here for Andrew Jackson's Hermitage, and I am on one of our amazing wagon tours this morning. We are going to take a ride through our carriage rides through time with our tour guide, Dawn.
Up front today we have Kohana. He is a spotted draft, and then we have Sophie over here. She is a Percheron. We actually have 6 horses, and so they alternate days that they work. We have Molly and Dolly in the field, and then we also have Drago down in the field. Drago is recently retired. He was a rescue horse. And then we also have Abigail and Eliza, who are not here full-time yet. They are still finishing up some of their training.
Perfect. And so Dawn, obviously this is an add-on that visitors can experience while they are here at the Hermitage. What do you talk about on the wagon tour that may be different from some of the other tours that visitors can do?
Well, our tour focuses solely on the enslaved community here at the Hermitage. We like to try and bring their stories up front and let everybody know what was going on with those enslaved people.
And where are we going to go today?
We're going to go out about 1/3 of a mile back from the mansion, and we're going out to the field quarters. So I also feel that the carriage is a great way to get out there, especially during the heat. Let our horses do the walking for you.
Why do you do this every day? So why do you think it's an important part of the history of the Hermitage to tell the story of the enslaved community?
Well, the enslaved community in general doesn't have good information kept. There weren't records that were kept about the enslaved people as far as their daily lives. So through archaeology, we were able to piece together what is taking place, and it's important to share those stories with the people. It's important that we not forget those people.
Do you have a favorite time of year to do the wagon tours?
The fall is definitely my favorite time. It's a beautiful time of year. The heat has gone away. It seems like the visitors are much more pleasant. They're not struggling with the heat, and so there's a lot of very engaging conversations.
All right, well, if you're ready, let's take a carriage ride through time.
All right. This is not at all what this plantation looked like back when it was an active plantation. In fact, if you would have been a guest at Andrew Jackson's Hermitage standing on the back porch of the mansion, you would have been gazing out at the work yard. This is the busy space of the plantation. So you would have been gazing out across crowds of enslaved people doing all of the daily chores back here. They would have had fires burning with large pots of water boiling for the laundry. They may have been dipping candles, making soap, churning butter, chopping firewood. All of those type of activities, those day-to-day activities, are taking place in this direct backyard. So all of the grass that you see back here, it would have been worn down to the bare earth. No grass, but also no trees. All of these trees would have been gone. Jackson would have had a very barren landscape surrounding us. Rather than seeing all of these beautiful woods, you would have been looking out at fields and fields and fields of the various crops that were planted. Cotton was the cash crop, but also grain crops were grown to sustain life out here on the plantation. Now, through the years, we've done a lot of archaeology out here. They've actually uncovered over 800,000 artifacts. Those artifacts are what tell us about day-to-day life here at the Hermitage.
Well, Dawn, that was really interesting. Thank you so much for taking us on our own private wagon tour today. If folks are interested in doing one of these, tell us about how long a wagon ride takes.
Wagon ride takes between 25 and 30 minutes.
And you operate them 7 days a week?
We operate 7 days a week, weather permitting. We begin our tours March 1 and they end November 30. But again, this is a very weather dependent tour. Inclement weather or even heat in the summer. We don't get the horses out when it's too hot for them to run in the summer either.
Gotcha. And I know we're sitting on this wagon. How many people can you fit?
We can fit 15 people on the wagon for each tour.
Okay, lastly, I have to ask you, what is your favorite part about leading one of the wagon tours?
My favorite part is first off, like I said, history and horses. You can't, that's the top of the line for me. But also the people that we talk about on this tour, to be able to share the story of those people that were enslaved here on the property is very rewarding. It's my honor to be able to do that. their stories should be heard.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed our wagon tour today and hope that you're able to take advantage of a carriage ride through time during your visit to Andrew Jackson's Hermitage. If you haven't been out in a while, please come by and see us. We would love to have you as one of our visitors. Thank you.